All right, we are back. We're back. Kind of got disconnected there, y'all. Y'all got to forgive me for that. We're about to get right on into it. If you're watching this replay and this is your first time to the channel, I want to welcome you to the channel. My name is Coach Michael Benefield. And on this channel, I help you live with purpose and intention. And as you can see right now, this is not my usual background, but I'm in the gym right now. And a lot of times on this channel, I will make spontaneous videos that will help encourage and motivate. I may be in the middle of a grocery store. I may be at a family gathering. Wherever I feel I need to say something, that is where I say it. So if you don't mind any of that, and if you think that it will be helpful and beneficial to you, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, select all so you do not miss notification next time I post a dope, awesome video. So this is a live Q&A slash motivational gym moment. I'm in the gym right now. As you can see, I have my sweatsuit on. I'm sweating right now. I just did 15 minutes of cardio. I'm not going to be on this live very, very long, but I just wanted to get on real quick. So if it goes, so I can hurry up and upload quick, because a lot of times when you record videos, you have to edit it and do all that kind of stuff right there. So I'm not really in the mood to really edit or do anything like that. So I'm just uploading the video so it can go right to my channel. So I'm in the gym right now, and as you can see, I have my sweatsuit on. I'm sweating. I just did 15 minutes of hard cardio. I'm about to get back to another 15 minutes of cardio, and I'm probably gonna spend the last 30 minutes of just working out. But during this time while I was in the gym, I just really began to think about how I was before I got back into the gym. So I'll say December of last year, like November, December, I started doing this thing. I started challenging myself to lose a certain amount of weight. I started challenging myself to look how I saw myself. And I saw myself having this figure, kind of being a little bit more cut, a little bit more lean. And so I wanted to reach that goal that I saw in my head mentally, right? So as I started to get there, I was really crushing. I was doing everything that I needed to do. But there came a time where I would allow my feelings and my emotions to stand in the way of me going forward to do what I knew I was supposed to be doing. So, and let me go back to kind of give you a backstory. So my weight now is 210. I used to be like 185 to 190. Y'all may be like, that is not heavy, right? Like, that is really not heavy. So right now I'm at 210. Excuse me. So right now I'm at 210. I'm trying to get down to at least 195, possibly to 200. That's an ideal weight because I'm tall, right? So since I'm tall, I can transform all of my fat that I'm burning into muscle, which I can do very fast because my genetic makeup allows me to drop weight real quick, and I can tone up real quick because I'm an athlete. I used to play basketball in middle school and in high school. I played basketball and things like that. And so I kind of slacked off from working out last year, and in the beginning of this year, I made it up in my mind that I wanted to start back working out. And I really just did not have the motivation that I need to have when I got back into the gym. And I kind of let myself down in a way. And so due to the fact that I stood in the way of my own progress, that started to affect me. So the question I want to pose before I start getting into more of the content is, what's really standing in your way? I know many of you saw the title and y'all saw what the title said. Now I want you to really ask yourself that question. What is really standing in your way? You see, a lot of times we are our worst own enemy. We're our own worst enemy. Excuse me, I said that backwards. We're our own worst enemy. We can be that way sometimes. It's not the circumstances that are around us. It's not family members. It's not friends. It's not the job. It's really us. We have to get on a better schedule. We have to learn how to plan, right? And so I didn't have those things. And with the slightest turbulence, if you want to look at it that way, with the slightest interference or turbulence or whatever you want to call it, begins to come into our lives, what do? The goals that we were focused on, we begin to get sidetracked and we don't think about them anymore. So when we don't think about them anymore, they end up coming back to discourage us later on. Why? Because we stop doing what we were on the track to do at first. So if I said right now that I'm trying to lose 15 pounds, right? If that's in my mind to lose 15 pounds, I cannot let anything stand in the way of me losing that 15 pounds. Nothing can stop me. So I want y'all to really think about that right now. Think about your life, where you are right now, and your current situation. I don't know, everybody has different, circumstances, and they have different, lifestyle obligations, such as kids. You may be married, you may be taking care of a loved one. A lot of people have different things, right? But still and yet, there is a way that we can all still stay focused and locked in. Because see, one thing you really got to understand is that you're the only person that can get you where you need to be. You're the only person that can get yourself to that destination that you see. So if you see it in your head, you can get there. Now, I want you to also understand, just because you see it in your head doesn't mean it's going to happen like that. Doesn't mean it's going to happen in the instance, because a lot of people who have stuff in their heads, when they don't accomplish it or reach what they see in their head within a certain amount of time, they start to have all kind of depression. They start to feel anxious. They start to have all these different things. So I also want you to understand, just because it's in your head does not mean that it's going to happen overnight, but it can happen with what? Consistency. With consistency, with you continuously just allowing yourself to set those micro goals. Now, I said that a while back in one of my videos. I don't know if y'all really paid attention to the last live I did. If you set those micro goals, small little goals every single day, outside of the hectic lifestyle, outside of all of the distractions, outside of everything else that will possibly interfere with what you're trying to reach for, if you just set those micro goals, you'll be where you're trying to be in no time. Because as long as you're focused on it and you're trying to give it your all, you're trying to, give it everything you have, which you should be, but you shouldn't be anxious in the process neither. You shouldn't be anxious in the process. So what's really standing in your way? And I just really had that on my mind because I really had it on my heart to come on here and just kind of have like a live chat and, just kind of discuss that. Because I know that there are many of you that are possibly watching this video live, a lot of you who are watching the replay, you guys have dealt with starting and stopping something. I was once there as well, starting and then stopping something. Everything is good. The ball is rolling. And I get sometimes that life happens, which life does get in the way, right? But after that, you got to get right back on it. You got to get right back on it like nothing ever happened and just lock back in and go full force. Go and get it. Because at the end of the day, you got to depend on you. If you have nobody else on your team cheering you, rooting you on, you got to be your own cheerleader sometime. Sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to encourage yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm going to lose that 20 pounds if it's 20 pounds. You know what? I'm going to get back in school if it's getting back in school. You know what? I'm going to start that business this year. I'm going to start that YouTube channel. Whatever it is, you got to understand that you are the only person that can get yourself there. It gets hard sometimes at the gym. Yes, it does, Chelsea. It does get hard at the gym sometimes. But one thing that I can honestly say to you, that if you find yourself in a place where you're not motivated when you go in the gym, if you don't really know how to stay focused while you're in the gym, I would say to you that you possibly need to think about getting a coach. You can go to mymentor.life. They have coaches on there, mindset coaches. They have all kinds of coaches on there, fitness coaches, lifestyle nutrition coaches. Just go to mymentor.life, and possibly find a coach that is on there that can help you reach those goals. Because it's very, very possible. And y'all, I'm gonna have to start coming back on more often. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, you can find me on Instagram at Michael D. Benefield. That is my name on all social medias. You can find me there. Follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook as well. Also, I have a blog that I normally write on. It's on my website. It's called www.creativebemore.com. That's the website. You can type that in. Go to Google search. You'll find the website a lot easier there because Yahoo kind of has some technical difficulties and things going on with it. I got to redo some things so it'll be a lot easier to search on there as well. But the website is www.creativebemore.com. You can read some of my blogs. You can also check out some other things. I also have some other things that will be coming to the channel. Y'all got to forgive me. I have not been recording any videos lately because I've really been trying to get myself back in line. I've been trying to get back into the gym. I've been eating healthier. I've been making sure I'm feeding my mind because you don't want to be so focused on, like I said earlier, you don't want to be so focused on strive. You want to strive, but you don't want to cause yourself to be depressed. You don't want to cause yourself to be anxious. All because you're trying to reach after that thing that you're trying to reach after. So take your time, strive after whatever it is you're trying to strive after, and just go full force. Go full force. So are there any questions? I want to answer a few questions right now. I'm going to give y'all about 3 minutes or so I can get back to my workout. I'm going to answer a few questions for you all. Also, if you have any specific video topics that you would like me to go over, you can also email me. My moderator, she's not on tonight, but you can also email me at support at createdtobemore.com. It's the opposite of the website. The website is createdtobemore.com, and the support email that goes there is support at createdtobemore.com. So if you have any video topics that you want to see me talk about on YouTube, anything in general, just go ahead and place it up there, because my YouTube channel is here to serve. That's what my channel is for, is to serve. And so I guess I'll leave this video up for those people who possibly want to hear this replay. But if there be no more Q&A questions for tonight, I know it was a little bit unannounced and it was last minute, but I thank you all who did come on to pose a couple of those questions. I greatly appreciate that. So once again, thank y'all for the support. Greatly appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try to come on and do Q&As Sundays like I did once before, because those Sundays, I really enjoy doing those Sundays. We had an awesome time on my channel. So until next time, fam, remember that each and every one of y'all were created to be dope, and you were created to be awesome. Go after your goals, achieve them, and don't let up. I'll see y'all in the next one. Well, hold on. Let me answer this one question. Encourage that. Okay, I guess I answered this last. I just saw this question, Chelsea. How do you know when you're in the gym too long? I'm in 3 hours a day. Okay, 3 hours a day. I'm gonna say it like this here. You may not need to be in the gym 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day is a little bit long. It just depends on how often you're trying to work out, and what your goals are. So I used to be in the gym, believe it or not, close to the same amount of time. I would stay in the gym about 2 hours, and I would do hour cardio, then I would go to weightlifting, and that would be another probably 30 minutes by itself. So hour cardio and weightlifting, that'd be about 30 to 45 minutes. So it's close to 2 hours that I would be in the gym, until I started to realize that, hey, why don't I just switch my workout up a little bit? And I was going a little bit too hard. I really was going way too hard in the gym. And you got to understand, you're putting your body through a lot of stress. So you got to make sure after you come out of the gym, you got to make sure that you're taking some type of supplement, some antioxidants. You might want to drink some juice with some vitamin C in it, some vitamin A, C, E, the essential vitamins. Make sure you're taking a multivitamin as well, because you're stressing your body out. Your body is going through oxidation. And what that is your body's beginning to sweat out of a lot of toxins, and you're sweating out a lot of sodium and salt, all the minerals that are in your body, right? So you have to have something that you will put back into your body to give you the nourishment that you need. So you don't really want to go that hard. That's good that your motivation is there to work out at least 6 days a week, but you possibly want to lighten up. Right now, I'm only doing two a week. I'm only doing 2 a week right now. And when I come into the gym, I do an hour. That's it. I probably do 30 minutes of cardio, and I do some weightlifting. That's about it. And I wear my sweatsuit probably on those 2 days. And I probably incorporate another day where I just do weight training all by itself, because I'm trying to drop weight so I can lean out and, get my muscular figure that I have or whatnot. I'm trying to just tone up a little bit. So don't go so hard. Just take your time with that. Take your time, and don't try to put so much on yourself. Don't try to put so much on yourself. It's 6 days a week. All right, thank you for that question, Chelsea. I appreciate you. I didn't want to miss that question before I got off. But once again, I'll do my exit again. So for those that are watching the replay, go back, watch the replay, absorb it, meditate on it, whatever you need to do. But until next time, remember that you were created to be more than average, but you were created to be dope. I'll see y'all in the next one. Go after your goals and reach them. Peace.